I only order for family. My mother-in-law said sweetly when my aunt asked why no steak or dessert had been set in front of me. Her words cut deeper than the knife resting on her plate. I turned to my husband, voice calm but steady. Am I family or not? He didn't even meet my eyes. Mouth still full, he muttered, "Don't do this. Not here." The table went still. Forks hovered midair. And right then, I decided I would never swallow humiliation again. Not from them. Not from him. When I married Daniel, I believed I was stepping into love, security, and a future I could count on. He gave me tender promises. His mother gave me polite smiles. And I tried to convince myself that was enough. For a while, I pretended we were happy. Our home echoed with dinner parties, forced laughter, and the sound of me twisting myself into a family that never wanted me. But cracks always show. Sometimes they start with something as small as an empty plate at a crowded table. It wasn't just the missing meals. It was the way his phone always flipped face down when I walked into the room. The way his mother leaned in to whisper after I left, her perfume clinging to the air like a warning. The way Daniel's warmth dimmed, not all at once, but gradually, like a candle burning out. I saw the late nights, the unexplained charges, the change in his smile, the kind that no longer reached his eyes. And then came the mistake. A credit card bill slipped into our mailbox, address wrong. He thought he'd redirected them all to his office. But that envelope landed in my hands. A hotel, 2 dinners, rose petals on the receipt, an upgraded suite for a special occasion. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I traced each line with my finger like they were maps leading me straight into enemy territory. That night, while he slept beside me, I used a fingerprint he never thought I'd dare. I unlocked his phone. His gallery told me everything. Her face smiling from our bed. His hand holding hers the way he once held mine. It was betrayal, yes, but it was also proof. Proof my instincts hadn't lied. I didn't confront him. Not then. Revenge requires patience, precision. Silence cuts sharper than rage. So I smiled at breakfast, kissed his cheek before work, played the role he thought I'd lost. And behind the scenes, I built my case. Bank accounts, transfers, conversations copied from his phone to mine, photos, messages, evidence his mother knew, evidence she approved. Piece by piece, I tied the rope. All I needed was the right stage. That stage came on Sunday dinner, his mother's throne room, her long dining table set with polished silver, roast beef, laughter that never included me. I sat quietly, my plate empty again, until my aunt asked a question that sparked it all. Why hadn't I been served? His mother's answer dripped with honey and venom. I only order for family. Those words lit the fuse I'd been holding for months. I turned to Daniel. Am I family or not? And like the coward he was, he chose silence. So I gave the table what they never expected. I pulled a folder from my bag and dropped it onto the table. The papers spilled across the white linen like blood. Photos, receipts, bank transfers. The room froze. His mother's fork slipped and clattered against her plate. You didn't order for me, I said softly, but you ordered hotel rooms. You ordered roses. You ordered champagne. Daniel's face drained pale. He reached for the papers like he could claw back the truth, but it was too late. Everyone at that table now saw the man he really was. I stayed calm, unshaken. This marriage is over. The accounts are already moved. The lawyer will call tomorrow. His mother tried to speak, but her voice cracked under the weight of the crumbling empire she'd built. The illusion of a perfect son, a perfect family, shattered. Daniel whispered my name, desperate, but it was nothing more than noise. I stood, heels clicking against marble, and walked toward the door. Before leaving, I turned back one last time. You never saw me as family. But tonight, I reminded you, I'm no one's victim either.